Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope everybody is doing great. So today we're going to talk about WH questions. So WH questions are those questions which are asked to know about the more detail of a topic. Just like tag question, but tag question are short questions. These are long questions, alright? So let's just move on to the board. So the formula of WH question says WH plus auxiliary plus subject plus main verb and then question mark. Alright, so this is the formula of WH question. Here the auxiliary means the main auxiliary, not the contracted form, right? In my previous video I told you about the contracted verb, so we are not gonna apply the contracted form, so it would be auxiliary form which we will be applying. All right, so let's talk more about this. So whenever we are writing a WH question, there are 2-3 points which we need to keep in mind. So let's talk about auxiliary first. So auxiliary always come between subject and the WH question. Second, we are only gonna use the auxiliary, not the contracted auxiliary in a WH question. Third one says, let's say there is an auxiliary in the sentence, so we can easily form a WH question. However, if there is no auxiliary, then what we gonna do? Again, the same formula which I have taught you before. If there is V1, we're gonna apply do. If there is V2, we're gonna apply did. And if there is V5, we're gonna apply does. But whenever we are applying did and does, the verb changes into first form. So whenever we are applying did or does, the verb will change into the first form. All right, now let's talk about how we use WH question in a sentence. So let's say if we are talking about the people, then what are we gonna do? How are we gonna start our WH question? So for people it says who, whom and whose. For an example, who painted this picture? Right, we are talking about a people, right? We are asking something about a person. Whom did you meet yesterday? Again, we are asking about a people or a person. All right, whose diary is this? Again, we are asking about a person, right? Second one says places. So for places, we're gonna use where. For example, where do you live? We are asking about place. Now let's talk about time. For time, we're gonna use when. How? When were you born? Or we can say, when have you done it? So we are asking about a time. Now let's talk about manner. So if we want to know about the manner, then we're gonna use how. How? Let's see here. How does she speak English? Or how do they go to the school? So we are asking about the manner. All right. Now let's move on to the next part. It says object, idea and action. We're gonna start with what? How? Let's see. What did he eat yesterday? Object. Second one, it says, what did he do yesterday? Now I am asking about the action. So if I want to ask about idea, I can start with, what did he think about the program? So I am asking about the idea. So we're gonna use the what. If we talk about price or the amount which is non-countable, then we're gonna use how much. For an example, how much milk has she got? So it is uncountable, right? So we're gonna use how much. One more example, how much milk can you drink? That is also a WH question where we're gonna use how much for price and the amount. Now let's talk about quantity. So this quantity is countable. So for countable, we're gonna use how many. For example, how many books are there? Or how many students are there? So we are asking about a count. Next one says duration. How long? So it says how long does it take? Or how long did he stay here? Right? So we are asking about the duration. let's talk about frequency. For frequency, we're gonna use how often. How often do you visit the park? Sorry, visit a park. Or how often did she meet her friend? So we are asking about the frequency. Now let's move on to next topic. It says distance. For distance, we use how far. For example, how far is your house from here? So we are asking about the distance. Next one says description. If we want to know about a description of anything, then we use what kind of, what type of, and what flavor. For example, let me tell you, what kind dress does he wear? Or what type of film do you like to watch? Or what flavor ice cream do you like? And the last one is choice of alternative. So if you have two choices wherein you need to choose one, then we use which or which one. For example, which book do you want to read? Or which one did he buy? We are talking about the dress. Alright. So this is all we have in our WH question. Again, if you have any question, please put that in the comment section. I'll try to reply that. And if you have any suggestion for me, please put that in the comment section again. As I told you, I love feedback. So whatever you will provide me the feedback, I'll try to work upon that. And I'll try to implement that on my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for watching my videos. Keep hitting the bell button. Keep hitting the subscribe button. Again, you will get a ping. I'll come back and we together can learn a little bit more about English. Thank you so much. You have a great day ahead. Do good. Bye-bye.